Welcome, everyone, to Earth 444, the broadcasting planet where everyone reports the news. I'm your host, Neil Storm, and this is News Alert. For the DCU, MCU comic book movie news. So, everybody, are you ready? I'm ready. Let's hit that clip for all those nerds.
You. Martin.
Yes. Okay. So let's get to it, right? Let's get to it. DC, as you see, is our first topic. Woo! All right, Blue Beetle. Yes, Blue Beetle. Finally got its second trailer. Or final trailer? I don't know. This trailer was 3 minutes plus. It's due out August 18th. You know, that's weeks away. All right. Well, what is it connected to? Is it connected to the DCEU, or is it connected to the DC Drop the Value? I don't know. I'm not sure. But does it look fun? Yeah. You're seeing a bunch of photos going as we talk right now. It does look fun. Did they give a little bit too much away maybe in the preview? Potentially. Here, another question for the DC brand is, will it make any money? That seems to be a burning question that does go out there. Potentially. Did it cost a lot to make? Not sure. But it was meant to go streaming. Now it's going theatrical. And with all the friggin' explosions and implosions going on, well, not too sure, because when you think about it, there hasn't been that much marketing going on for it. But when you also go back to Flash Drive, there was a lot of marketing where it made you want to throw up. Yes, it really did. It was over the top. But with that being said, they have confirmed, I guess you could say it was confirmed, that James Gunn did say that this is the first DCU character. Interesting, I say. Okay, and apparently it was said that there's going to be a lot of cameos in it. Okay, well, does that mean they have certain people cast it? Not sure, but there was some new casting news that we will cover in a few minutes. But, you know, hey, what can you say about a movie like this? Hopefully it's fun, it delivers, it has like that family kind of thing going on in it. I suggest you go watch the preview. I know everybody likes a good preview, right? You don't care how much it gives, it's enjoyable. So let's hope that this does make some money for the DCU so they can kind of change the narrative a little bit. But when you say change the narrative, you connect another movie, and that's the last movie of the DCEU, and that's Aquaman 2. Well, with all that going on, does anybody really even care about Aquaman 2? I don't know. I mean, reshoots, going back to the drawing board. Now apparently it's a standalone movie. Okay. Like I said, we'll wait and see on that. There's been no photos or leaks or this, so hey, what can you do? Now, in another quick bit of news, if anybody hasn't seen it, hey, if you like yourself some animation, okay, and Superman, of course, My Adventures with Superman it did get renewed already for season 2. You're only 2 episodes into season 1. All right, fantastic. Is it enjoyable? Yes. Does it give you the essence of Superman? Yeah. If you don't like anime, though, that might be where you might kind of go a little bit like that, but hey, I say go give it a shot. I enjoyed it, so hey. Now, to not go into the next bit of Superman news, before we go into that, a bit of interesting news. Let me take a sip of beer on this one. Oh, Jesus. The Batman. Now, Robert Pattinson's Batman. He has his own universe. Now, it's an Elseworlds, okay. Now, apparently, there's been some rumblings that there's going to be spin-off movies from his universe. Now, why would you want to do that when you're trying to open up the DCU, and that starts off with Superman Legacy, but that's only a few years away. So if you're gonna have competing universes, plus you have to cast a Batman for your DCU, what the hell are you doing? Warner Discovery, whatever the hell it may be, with Zaslav and all that, you could be shooting yourself in the ass with trying to do too much at once before you even launched a new universe. But for, the Batman fans, I'm sure they're excited about news like that if that actually does ring true. One will have to wait and see, and that's what most people need to do these days. Just wait. Be patient. It's okay. Now, with the head of DC Studios, you see right there, Mr. James Gunn. Ooh, Mr. Gunn himself. Always taking to Twitter or any kind of social media feed he can go to and, hype up his stuff. Hey, you gotta do that, maybe try to debunk people. He hasn't been doing too much of that lately, but he did talk about his excitement, that it's a couple years away. Fingers crossed that there's no delays when it comes to anything. I know a lot of people are kind of ignoring delays, but, that's what it is. Alright, cool. But in some new news, that's why, this is news alert here. Hey, all of a sudden, just ringing in right now, Superman Legacy. Yes, we've got some new casting updates. Okay, but is it Lex Luthor? No, not yet. But we got. All right, I'm gonna butcher some of these names. I'm sorry, but it's just the way that goes. Isabella Merced, Hawkgirl, she's going to be playing. Eddie Gathje playing Mr. Terrific. Sorry about that. And Guy Gardner going to be played by Nathan Fillion. Yes, everybody always wanted to see Nathan Fillion play a Green Lantern. I was going to say, of course, Nathan Drake. We did get to see that once in fan film, but exciting. So these three characters are going to be in Superman Legacy. You ask, how are they going to be incorporated? Well, there's also another casting update with, before we dive into that real fast, Anthony Carrigan. Yes, he's going to be playing Metamorpho. Wow, Metamorpho is going to be in this movie. Okay, that's he's a pretty interesting character. He can transmute his body in whole or parts and anything. He can change. He uses the elements of his body. He can shapeshift. He can do quite a bit of stuff. He can withstand energy blasts, blunt force. So interesting that this character is going to be in there. Cool. How's it going to work? Don't know. I am sure everybody is probably losing their minds about these casting updates in a good or bad manner, but whatever. Gotta wait for the movie that's coming out. Yeah, 2025. It's 2023. You're getting updates and craziness like it's coming out tomorrow. It's not. So James Gunn, I do say, I wish you luck because I know you're teasing this quite a bit on Twitter. Yeah, you're the guy that can't let the fart out in the room full of people because if you do, everybody's gonna hear it. I'm gonna look back. But yeah, I mean, look, Superman Legacy, it's gonna be fun, maybe, don't know. Listen to me saying it's gonna be fun. We don't even know what the hell it is yet. So, your next casting update, here we go, ready? Jimmy Olsen, probably, and then probably Lex Luthor. Or it could be another obscure character. But anyway, that's gonna wrap that up for the DCU. Now we're gonna move into the MCU, and we know where that's been going. Now, last time we talked about the MCU, they were kind of flatlining. They've been flatlining. I know people can pretend to like Secret Invasion, but guess what? It sucks. But with a big, ginormous spike in their friggin', in their universe, basically, because everything else hasn't been talked about, Deadpool 3. Well, the image was leaked. As you can see, there's going to be a couple other images that pop up there. Hugh Jackman, he's wearing the costume. So basically, when this dropped, nerds around the world, myself included, the Irregular Neil, it was the shart heard and felt round the world. You say, shart? Well, that's a shit and a fart at the same time. So, my God, I couldn't believe the amount of craziness that did go on. Now, this movie is scheduled to not come out until May 3rd, 2024. I love the photo. It looks good. It looks cool. Now, I'm sure there's been a ton of edits because he has the sleeves on. And we know we want the sleeves to be off, you know. It looks cool. It looks wonky. It looks goofy. Of course, it's yellow. I mean, they're comic book characters. Jesus. I always say that. But one will say, didn't anybody want to kind of be surprised even though you knew this was going to happen, that he would be wearing the costume? You know, wait till you see a preview or a potential tease in a preview. Why do you want to get all this stuff a year in advance? And then there's plot leaks going on. I haven't looked at the plot leaks. I don't want to know what's going to happen. We already know it's a cameo fuckfest. Jeez. You know, so now you got the photos, so now you can speculate. So it was a smart marketing play because they know that people around, they just want to see this stuff. So hey, it's cool. But let's also not forget real quick that the suit was teased in 2013 in The Wolverine. We remember that. We do remember that. And he did close it out with Logan, which is great. But it is awesome to see him back in that. And then like they even gave you, like you saw right there, the 20th Century Fox sign. Yes, that's cool that there's going to be a fight scene around that, but why show it already in a set photo? Don't do that. I hate a spoiler. I hate a spoiler before you even get the damn movie or a damn trailer. Good Lord. That's why the Irregular Neil and Neil Storm are not a fan of all these set photos that come out these days. So, you know, MCU went from a to a and then they're gonna go back to a but that's okay. That's okay. It takes time. It takes time. So, Irregular Nation, thank you for tuning in for a news alert on the DCU MCU comic book movie news. You know, it's great. So make sure to go hit that like. Go hit that subscribe if you haven't, okay? And become a part of the Irregular Nation because why wouldn't you want to? Come check out Neil Storm, the Irregular Neil, Hope Productions, when she's around. I mean, my God, right? And come take a ride on the Irregular side. And I'll catch you later for another news alert.